Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. I know it's been a while, but it is my day off and it is a glorious day because I got my legendary ticket today. Right there, the 20th. So I actually missed a day of login, so boo on me, but I had to go to work that day and I was late, so I didn't get to log in. AKMC, hello Eva, how you been? So I finally got my legendary ticket today. Moist, that's awesome. Got my legendary ticket. There's 5 days left of this calendar. I don't think it's going to repeat. I think it lasts up to the 11/27. What the fuck? Today's 11/27 and I only missed 1 day. Why are this other stuff here? Whatever. No matter. It's actually 100 Onigiri coins. It kind of matters. I'm alright, dudes. But hopefully you guys have been keeping up with your logins to get that glorious free Vanguard legendary ticket. You're also moist? Okay. Hey, Pika Pika, how you doing? And on this one, I am missing a day. So some people might be on the 5, but I'm on the 3 going on 4. Get them ticketos. But that's all good and stuff. So I don't know if you guys got your tickets already. I baited yourself into reading the legendary tickets. I wish. Multiples, let's go. But hopefully, if you guys already got your tickets, if you've been keeping up with your logins, I'd love to hear what you guys got. Later on, you can post it in the chat. If you want, if you see this video later, post it in the comments once you get your legendary ticket. Share what everybody got. You got Izuna Tri-Tail. Not bad. Not bad. Lots of love in the chat. Alright, so I think I got it out of my present box. I'm going to double check. Presents. You got Gargoyle. That's sick. So, let's see what I get. I know Lyra got the good old... what's his name? Lyra got the Siegfried. You got an Oda empty? Oda's always good to get. Hell yeah. I think I got an Oda from a legendary ticket once too. Oh, I had fucking KFC like twice this month. It was delicious. I had KFC on Black Friday. It took me 45 minutes to get it because of the fucking lineups. Alright, so I think we got a summer ticket. So we're going to roll the summer ticket first. Get the Nian all warmed up for us. Get the Nian all warmed up. Whoa. That's my job. Only I love Eva. Hey, a platinum on a fucking summer ticket? Woo! Oh, no! What a fucking... I never want to see this man again. It's better than fucking sigils, but... I'll take this picture. Oh, cause the boy said I was gonna get Azra. Yeah, I'm gonna send it right now. Yeah. Oh, that was good. That's good times. Wow. Yeah, but that wasn't my legendary. Now, if it is my legendary, this video is over. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's this? Lockout? Or limited discount. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Ho-Oh and Oda are in the pickup Nians right now. So if you really want to get them, they're there. You only get 50 spins, though. Or I think. Yeah, you only get 50 spins. But I know Eva tried to get Gawain, and she did not have that much of a luck in these pickups. But if you're interested in these two Vanguards, and you got some money, might as well be worth trying out. My 14th Azura? Probably. I used 5. I probably have, like, a bunch on me. Something like that. I guarantee my dad's going to walk in the door and he's going to yell at me For no reason. I guarantee it. Oh, he didn't do it. Great. Okay, so who's in the legendary? So we have Gawain, Sasaki. I don't think I have a Sasuke. I might have a Sasuke. I think I do. Gawain, Sasuke, Miyamoto, Dart Miyamoto, Sarutobi. I've never called her Sarutobi. But Sasuke, Himiko, Izuna, Kenshin, Tagada, Venus, Siegfried, Fujin, Raijin, Gargoyle, Kintoki, Shuten, Oda, Valkyrie, Azura, Kirin, Ifrit. Okay, so out of this list, who do I want? I don't want Ifrit. I'm gonna like count my fingers. Don't want Ifrit. Don't want Kirin. Definitely don't want Azura. Don't want Valkyrie. Don't want Oda. Shooting would be okay. Kintoki would be okay too. Gargoyle would be okay. Raijin, Fujin, they're both fine. Siegfried, don't want Siegfried, so that's 6 I don't want. Don't want Venus, that's 7 I don't want. Tagada's okay. Kenshin's okay. Tritail's okay. Himiko is okay. So I don't want Sasuke. And I would love to be Dart Miyamoto. Out of all this list, Dart Miyamoto is my #1 priority. If it gave me Dart Miyamoto, I'd be happy. But, you know, the odds are stacked against me because I have most of the Vanguards. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to roll that legendary gacha ticket. 1 ticket. Thanks, Pika P. Thanks, Eva. Let's hope. I'm going to close my eyes. Like, remember when I used to do that? I used to close my eyes and then open it after, and you guys would see what I get. So, hey, Anthem, how you doing? So I'm going to close my eyes. We're going to see what's going to happen. You guys are going to see what I'm going to get before I get it. And then we'll go from there. So I'm going to close my eyes right now, and I'm going to keep them closed until about, I'm going to count for like 20 seconds. Eyes closed. I hear it rolling. Something's happening. A ball. It just opened. Okay, so there's something there. Don't know what it is, so we're gonna count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm in a good stretch. 8, 9, 10. All right, what'd I get? Oh, what the fuck is that? Could have been worse. I matched Lyra. Lyra got Siegfried. I got Venus. That's not too bad. I'll take a picture though. Oh, 2 divine positions. Exactly. Yeah, at least not Siegfried. I think that's my 2nd Venus that I have an extra of. I think I have 7 Venuses now. Yeah, at least it's not Azure. That's for sure. I made Venus in Soul Calibur. Actually, I haven't shown you guys Soul Calibur in a long time, but I made more characters in Soul Calibur. I think I showed you guys Venus. But back when I was doing Soul Calibur and making all the Onigiri characters, I made more, but I haven't done a video on them in a long time. But they exist. So I got a Venus. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Could have been worse. But now we get to look at... Is Azura that bad? Okay, so... Azura is not bad. But there was a time in my life when Miyamoto 150 came out, and I rolled a straight grand. And I got 3 Azuras in a row after having them 5-scrolled. And I never got Miyamoto to 150. I got Miyamoto to... I had a 4-scroll to get her to 140. So for a month straight, I farmed weapons and leveled Miyamoto to level 110 with Ichimonji Sarai's. And it took literally a month farming Ryu and farming dungeons. I literally farmed EXP in like... I think I was max level. Like, EXP didn't matter. I was Ryu boosting in like... in Suyu Forest. When does the legendary gacha ticket end? Yeah, you have to log in. Yeah, you'll have about a week. A week from today, I should say. It should be something like that. But yeah, back then I just rolled a shit ton trying to get Miyamoto. And I just got like 14, 13, 14 Azuras. Like, the number changes every time. And I never got Miyamoto. But now I have like 5 Miyamotos. So let's see here. Inventory. Oh, recent, yeah. So we have 8 Azuras. So if we have the 5 Azuras plus 8, so I have about 13 Ozuras now, so it was more than likely about 11 Ozuras I'd got. 11 or something like that. It's 13 now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got to log in 20 days during the calendar. So if you haven't been logging in at all, you're not going to get your legendary ticket. But if you've been logging in since the update came out, and you've been getting a bunch of OC, like when the update came out, I did a video. I said we're going to get 2,000, like 1,400 OC from logging in every day, and all that stuff. You got your tooth removed. Do you feel better? I'm happy for you. I'm glad because you were going crazy about that. Yeah, that's a whole different apples and oranges right there. I do have 5 Tristans, though, and 9 Incognito Odas. Oda video, if I got time tonight or tomorrow, I might, more than likely tomorrow, I'll play around with Oda and try to do like a guide on her. I don't think it'll be that difficult, but do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Oh, if I do it, I have to end the stream and do it again, just because this is a legendary ticket video, and I want people to be able to search it and not watch me do like a legendary ticket video and be like, what the fuck is this? So if we do an Oda guide right now, we have to restart the stream. Yeah. We can't do them yet. But I'm just looking at what I have. So 5 Miyamotos. You'll get your ticket, Thunder. Don't worry. I did an Azura guide long ago. 2 extra Ifrits, 3 extra Sasuke's. That's my 3rd platinum. That's my 3rd platinum with summer tickets. This event. I've gotten 3 platinums for summer tickets. There was Sasuke, Azura, and Izuna. 5 extra Miyamotos now. Tristans. So I have a 6-scroll Tristan. That's not too bad. Could be worse. Oh, okie dokie. Do I have a Kenshin guide? Yeah. Yeah, I did a guide for Kenshin like a week ago. Something like that. A couple weeks ago. I do not have Ibis. Like, I have 1 Ibis? I think. Yeah, I have an Ibis. Like, I own an Ibis, but she's a 1-scroll. Yeah, I have a 1-scroll Ibis. 4-scroll Luna. Moroku. I've been leveling Moroku. He's like 74. Lady Shizuka. 99. I have 199. I never got a 6. I don't know how many scrolls of Sanzo I have. Tristan's been... I've been leveling up Tristan pretty good. Gawain, Lancelot. There's Oda there. And let's try to... Yeah, I do have a Swallow Sasuke. Okay. Okie dokie. So that's what we'll do. We'll end this and we'll go do Oda stream. We'll go figure out how Oda works and stuff. So. Alright. So it would have been really cool if it would have been Dark Miyamoto though. Who is good to get for a new player? From the legendary ticket, honestly anyone. The top priority would be Miyamoto, Kenshin, Kirin, or Ifrit. Okie dokie guys, so that's what we're gonna do. We're going to we're gonna go figure out how to use Oda. So, where will we go to figure out how to use Oda? I guess we'll go to the... We always do Azami anyway. Azami is the pretty neutral place to take them. So yeah, we'll just chill here. So yeah, guys, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to end the stream here. Thanks to you all for coming out. 20 people is awesome. Hopefully you guys get really good rolls on your legendary. Keep me posted on what you guys get. And we'll be back with Oda guide. So hit that refresh. What do I think about Sony's new censorship rule? I think censorship at its core is garbage in any form. I think the suppression of imagination is horrible. And if you don't like something, don't play it. Don't force everyone else down to your standards. That's how I feel about censorship. And I'm a big fan of the Mark Twain quote about it, where censorship is saying you can't have a steak because a baby can't chew it. And to be honest, the sale of games that are going to be hit by the censorship, so the new Senran Kagura and a lot of the visual novels that are coming out, the sales of those games are going to go down on PS4, and they're going to go up on the Switch, which is uncensored, and they're going to go up on PC and Steam. And Sony's going to see a sales loss for those games, and it's going to be their own damn fault. And they're going to try and play the card where it's like, well, if people don't buy these games, we won't keep putting them on here. And then we're going to be like, well, if you keep censoring them, we won't buy them. And they'll be like, we're just not going to put them on anymore. And they'll be like, well, fuck you too. And it's getting really bad because, honestly, I'll talk about this for like a couple minutes here. Like, the big thing about anime games is that all the anime games are on PS4 and, to a derivative, the Switch. And there's none of that stuff on Xbox. Xbox suffers because of its lack of appealing to the anime game player base. Like, some people, I know there are times where I just see anime art in a game and I instantly like it more than if it was like the same game with 3D models. Like, it's a thing. It happens. Like, if I see good anime art, I'm interested in the game. That's like, I looked at the Lost Child game, and I was like, oh man, this game looks cool. It's angels and demons and stuff. It's awesome. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna buy it. Nintendo was a lot of family friendly. Nintendo was for the longest time, and it's coming full circle. Like, the coin is flipped, and Nintendo's director, God bless his soul, Iwata passed away. And Iwata was like the reason Pokemon Gold and Silver, like, he made Gold and Silver have both regions in it. He made a lot of the Smash Brothers stuff like work, made it possible. He made Nintendo really good. For all the really good stuff Nintendo had, the president Iwata would like take pay cuts to like boost budgets, and he would do everything he possibly could to make things better. Now, under their new president, Nintendo is more money-based. They acknowledge the third-party market. They're taking a step back from like their really prideful stance where it's like, we don't need third-party developers. Our games are good. We know they're good. We don't need help. So now a lot of game devs are outsourcing their stuff to put it on the Switch. So you're seeing lots of AAA games on Switch now. Like, they have like LA Noire. They have like all the FIFA sports games, a lot of EA games. A lot of those games are on the Switch now. And visual novels are going to the Switch. And everything's just going to the Switch. And Nintendo's like, a 12-year-old isn't going to go play some super sexy game. Like, he might, but they don't really care. Nintendo, to be honest, I don't quote me on this, but I don't think that you can play like Call of Duty on the Switch. You might be able to play Call of Duty and Battlefield on Switch, but I'm not sure. But I think Nintendo's more about toning down super violence than it is when it comes to, tits and ass and stuff in an anime game. Like, I don't think Nintendo's going to go out having like raw nipples everywhere, but they're not going to go to the ridiculous reach that Sony's going. And a lot of people are calling Sony Sony now because they're hyper censoring stuff. And little known fact, Sony's main headquarters is no longer in Japan. They made the decision to relocate their headquarters to California. And yeah, Bayonetta's on the Switch too, exactly, yeah. Bayonetta's definitely on the Switch. But Sony relocated to California, and California is heavy censorship, heavy restriction, heavy all the bullshit. Like all the SJW pandering and all that shit, all the censorship, all the watering down of stuff, all the needing to feel for other people and not letting people make decisions for themselves, and all that shit garbage you see in the media these days, it's all concentrated there. And Sony moved there, and we're seeing them get infected right away in a lot of their practices. All the violence and stuff will stay untouched forever. You can go play like Wolfenstein and go shove a screwdriver in someone's head. I think one game was banned for that or whatever. But fucking big tits on a woman, that's offensive. I mean, because they actually exist. Like, god damn, God forsake them. But yeah, like it's becoming more and more apparent. The only censorship I've seen on Nintendo recently was in Smash Brothers, where they changed Game & Watch's his animations to make him more authentic to the original Game & Watch. And in one of the games, it was like cowboys versus Indians, and Game & Watch always had a move where he takes a flaming stick and he attacks the opponent with it. It's his forward smash. And they changed it to actually give him the Indian headband and stuff to make it more authentic. But then people they cried out about it because it's racist, regardless of its accuracy or not, or its historical features. And they removed it. And a lot of the characters they have in the game that are spirits, they're like just homages to other characters. They're like stickers that you collect and use. The characters, Camilla, my favorite character from Fire Emblem, Camilla, they changed her art between builds to make it so that her hair covers her cleavage, whereas regularly in her official art it's like exposed. And another character from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Mithra, who has cleavage and like just bare legs and skirt and all that, they changed her to give her like black thigh highs and covered up her whole shirt, her whole cleavage area. So they did that. And they also took the villager from the E3 build of Smash Brothers. There's two colors for the villager. One of the male villagers that had the 4 on his chest, and a female villager that existed. They were all like the same characters from 4, but then in the final build of the game, they literally blackwashed 2 villagers for no reason. Like, it's the same guy. It was a official white villager dude, and they just made him black. Now, if this was reversed, if there was legit a black villager and they literally made him white, everyone would cry about it. But it's not happening. And it's just like, imagine trying to do that to Mario. They wouldn't have it. But since the villager is kind of generic, they just did it. They didn't even make a new one to say it. So they're just like, I don't know. It's a slippery slope to define it. But I don't think it's right. It's like, you can be, but I'll let you know that villager is transracial. That villager is a reverse Michael Jackson. But he's not even black. Like, if you look at him, he looks like Indian more than he does black. His color scheme, he actually looks more Indian than black, to be honest. And not only this, my friend sent me this yesterday, and it's I'm trying to just fix my headset here. Fuck's sakes. I'm getting the USB cursor. I gotta turn it around like 3 times. It's not melanin. It's artificial. He went to a tanning bed. There we go. But one thing that Smash Brothers does, and I know I'm going a little long on this, but one thing Smash Brothers does is in the story mode, the characters are like, they get their souls ripped out of their body, and then the spirits of other characters take control of them, and it's like you fight them under special conditions and stuff. But basically there's a battle, because people have the game, and there's a battle in spirits mode or whatever, where there's the Black Villager's an enemy, and someone put the spirit, like the developers put the spirit of this little thief, like Japanese thief guy with the green pouch over his shoulder with all the swirls on it. They put that as the spirit for the Black Villager. And it's just like, what are you doing? And it's kind of funny. So it's all over the place. But, you know, I'm still going to play the game for sure. I have it pre-ordered. I have a Smash Switch, actually. But yeah, so just to comment on the whole Sony thing, yeah, the censorship is bad. You're going to see a lot more people flock to PC and Switch for those games. However, PlayStation still has a superior voice chat in all aspects. And a lot of my friends do that. Well, like, if we want to play something on a different console, like we want to play Smash Brothers, we will boot up the PS4 and voice chat on it, and then play Smash Brothers on it. You're getting a Vita? Nice. I didn't know they still made Vitas. Yeah, R3 should fix your camera. You just tap R3 a bunch, for sure. And yeah, you get Silver Seedlings on Hell. And just bum rush it. So... Oh, okay, yeah. You were telling me that, yeah. When does the censorship take place? It's not so much when, but it's how and where. So it's just certain games. Like, I don't know the names of them, but there's a couple RPGs or visual novels coming to PS4 that got delayed. And Senran Kagura, they removed the whole feature where you get to like touch the girls and stuff, like the whole like dressing room thing. They took that out. You can still dress them up and stuff, but you can no longer touch them. And that's been a staple in the game for years, even on PS4. But because they put this new policy forward, they're like trying to stop that, and it delays the game. And the PC version is completely uncensored. Everything else is completely uncensored. Now, for whatever it's worth, there was a change.org petition thing floating around, and one of them was for the censorship on Sony, and I signed against it. You probably look it up if you care, but I'm not going to promote it or nothing. But it's out there. But yeah, it's going to be one of those things where the free market's going to decide, and they're going to put their money where their mouth is. They did it with Battlefield 5, and Battlefield 5, I just read an article about it. Battlefield 5 is has less than half the sales of Battlefield 1 that Battlefield 1 got in 3 days. And Battlefield 5 has been out for a week. Yeah, if your R3 is broke, you could get a mouse and plug that into your console. Who hit me with an 80? Oh. Oh. How? Fuse, is that just a general question? Fuse versus knowledge? If you're using Vanguards, knowledge is amazing. If you're not using Vanguards, Fuse will have more durability. And if you only have knowledges, it's going to be harder for you to like if you have Fuse, it'll let you go to... If you have Fused, it'll let you go to Tempest. If you only have knowledges, then you got to farm your Fuse and you got to do all that. Like, you can use knowledges, just get your Fuse too. Yeah, I use a mouse for camera. Like, you still use your right stick to, like, turn it, but to, like, zoom in, I use my camera. Like, I use my scroll wheel. But if you don't want to get a mouse, you could just get a new controller. And to be honest, if your R3 is broken, if you want to play another game and you need to use R3, your mouse isn't going to work for that function. If your controller is legit broken, I would suggest, well, you need a new controller. If you're going to play anything else, you're going to need that R3. But in Onigiri's case, yeah, you can use a mouse. I use a mouse because R3 used to be the Vanguard button. Or R3 is my Vanguard button, actually. So I would heavily, yeah, like, you know, you can avoid the problem temporarily, but in the long run, it's better to get a new controller. Like, if, let's say, for example, you had the money to buy a mouse or a controller, but not both, you'd get the controller. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da. You going to bed? Oh yeah, we went really long on that. We went really long. We gotta do the Oda video. Okay, what time is it? Is it 3:30? It's 4 o'clock. So either you going to bed for real, or are we gonna do this Oda video? I feel like I'm waiting for like a reply, but she might actually just shut it off and went to bed. Can I do a weapon guide as well? That's a very generic guide. I don't think I can. Oh, I see. The nadir. Oh, you're passing out. So should I wait to do the Oda guide so you can watch it live, or do you want to watch it later? Yeah, I guess we gotta pull out the big dick contest. I don't want to remove my weapon. I really would have thought he would have put his Dark Tornado Geki on that for Sublime. Well, what I'll do is I'm gonna go check. My dad said we're gonna have supper early, so I'm gonna go check when supper is gonna be. And if we're gonna have supper soon, then I gotta wait to make the video. But if we're not having supper soon, then I can do it now. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go see. Because I am hungry. Oh wow, camera just foot don't be asleep, I swear to God. It was asleep yesterday, it was a struggle to move anyway. Yeah, we're actually, did my headset shut off? No, I can hear stuff. Yeah, we're actually, we are eating soon, so the Oda guide's gonna have to wait. Probably do it sometime. Ugh. Hey, we got a nice roast upstairs cooking. It's like done. Does that go through the wall? Oh, it does. That's cool. Hey, Blue. They honestly need to buff the dimensional cleave. Oh, I can't believe we went 40 minutes. We did 15 minutes and I was like, hey, you want to do a guide? It's like, oh, yeah. And then we talked about censorship for like 30 minutes. Oh. Oh, one thing I will mention is that soon I am expecting a package. And it's going to come in the mail pretty soon, probably this week or next week. And when it does, I'm going to do a special video for you guys. involving this package. So that's gonna be fun. Something to look forward to. A little bit of a sneak peek. Bit of a sneak peek. Little hint. Won't tell you what it is, but I'll let you know that something is coming. Something is planned. For sure. But aside from that, I think I'm going to end the stream pretty soon. Because I am going to be eating really soon once our mashed potatoes are done. You got to stop breaking your controller, Thunder. I've never broken a controller. One of them might not charge as well, but I never broke it. But yeah, hopefully you guys get good stuff in your legendary ticket. I got a Venus and an Azura. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening. And best of luck in all that you do. And good night to you, Eva, if you're still awake. Bye-bye.